You've joined us for the Property Show North Edition. Welcome everyone. I'm Manisha Natarajan. From culling out the best real estate investments in your budget to highlighting some of the biggest citizen issues faced by home buyers across North India, we have it all covered right here on this show. Sameer Jasuja, CEO and founder of Prop Equity, joins me to take your questions and of course give you the best data-backed advice. Here's what we'll focus on this show today. Top picks in Gurgaon, and the budget there is 1 crore of rupees. Prime property in Mohali and very affordable too. Greater Noida, even more affordable at 32 lakhs. What are some of the top picks? We also put the spotlight on the best budget homes or hubs in Ghaziabad. Then of course we go across to the Pink City, Jaipur and cull out properties in a budget of 50 lakhs and top picks in Lucknow in 30 lakhs. Again, the big focus of the property show, Citizens' Voice. On that today, our new initiative, Spotlight on Burning Urban Issues. We give voice to the angered residents of Gurgaon's prime neighborhoods about how they fall victim to monsoons flooding every year. But straight to taking up questions, we've got Vikram Singh on the phone line with us. Vikram, hi, welcome. Go ahead.
Hi, good evening. My query was regarding Lumbini apartments in Dwarka Expressway, Sector 109. I just wanted to know the credibility of the site because I have a budget of about 1 crore and I was looking for a nice flat to live in.
Okay, so you want to live in this flat? You're ready to move in very quickly in a short period, Vikram?
Not really quickly, about say 6 months to a year.
6 months to a year. Well, you've picked up actually a very good property. Location-wise, Sameer, right next to Shobha City. Yeah. It's and on the expressway, so very good location, but small project.
Yeah, I would like to add a few things over there. The other day I was going to Dwarka Expressway for an invite of a launch over there. It took me 2 hours during rains to get there. So, you know, if you're looking to move in there in 6 to 12 months, the social infrastructure may not permit you to be able to move in there so quickly and live comfortably. Having said that, from a long-term perspective, 3 to 5 years, Dwarka Expressway is going to be the next best hub to probably look at buying into real estate in the NCR region. And this project, in fact, is getting ready in 2015 itself. So you will have no execution risk whatsoever. There is water cycling over here, shopping plaza, multi-purpose hall, and it's in one of the best sectors of Dwarka Expressway, Sector 109, which is a low density development. Not many people know about it. Shobha has a big high-end township out there with villas mostly. So because of the low density nature and some great developers, even like ATS being present in Sector 109, it's one of the best sectors to go ahead with. I don't know whether you'll be able to live there in 6 to 12 months, so just keep that in mind before you make that final move. 25 months of inventory overhang with respect to Dwarka Expressway on the Delhi side. 7,150 is the weighted average price for the mid to luxury segment. And price appreciation has been now about 8% on an annualized basis. It's come down. That's why it's still holding on to 8%. Buying on the resale side would be the best option for you because investors are stuck and they are looking at exits, and that would be the best way for you to get into. Chintal's Paradiso is the second option in Sector 109, again available in the resale market. This project is part of the sprawling 400-acre integrated township. Project is certified IGBC with gold rating. It can boast of some environmental friendly features as well, like solar lighting and heating system for conserving energy, use of silent DG sets to eliminate all noise pollution whatsoever. This particular project inside the township is spread across 12.3 acres and comprises a total of 9 high-rise towers. Then you have Mahindra Aura, a project that is almost ready now. Project spread across 17 acres. Mahindra is a great name, trading at 6,200 rupees a square foot. The project's possession was in early 2015 and the entire project will be handed in one go. The project is got a well-equipped clubhouse, a central park, jogging track, amphitheatre and a meditation garden, in addition to the pool deck and skating rink.
So Sameer, Lumbini is actually at a premium to even Mahindra. So the cheapest out of the three is Chintal's Paradiso. But it's going to get ready a little bit later. I'm assuming it's the 1 year difference which has the price.
I think if somebody's smart, they should charge a premium for construction delay in case of Dwarka Expressway. because holding on to a project
anyway.
and it's going to get older, you'll have to pay the maintenance fees. So smarter people should look at better developers and look at projects getting ready in 2017-18, then look at 15 and 16.
15 and 16. Well, I think here we've got a caller who's made up his mind. And Vikram, well, it's a go-ahead to your project. There's nothing wrong with it. In fact, it's located in a very, very good sector of Dwarka Expressway, trading at 6,300. We're giving all our other viewers who are looking at ready-to-move-in flats in the next 6 months to a year on Dwarka Expressway. That's Chintal's Paradiso and Mahindra Aura by Mahindra Life Spaces. All right, let's take this email. Alok Ranjan Singh, he writes in to say, hi, suggest some good investments in Tri-City ready-to-move-in. And of course, for all our viewers from across North India, when you talk about Tri-City, it's actually Chandigarh. I would say Mohali rather, to be very specific, isn't it? So Mohali is
Mohali, Zirakpur and
Mohali. Yes, so 30 lakhs.
We have always been recommending Mohali. Sorry, the third was Panchkula.
Okay. So Zirakpur, Mohali and Panchkula. Okay, got it. Yeah.
So here we've always been recommending, although Panchkula is a fantastic city to live in as well. It's right next to Chandigarh, but Mohali is where all the action in the future is going to be. It's really a city that will come up with the best possible infrastructure. There's a lot that the government is trying to do over there, and Kharar Banu Road, which starts with sector 99, goes up to 116 and 127 is probably the best micro market to look at in Mohali micro market. Here the inventory overhang is also very safe at 12 months, and the weighted average price for the mid to luxury segment is only 3,150 rupees a square foot. It is a good price point because cost of construction is not low anymore. 9% is the annualized appreciation of this market, and the projects that you can consider are WWIC Imperial Height. This is a project getting ready in the next 4 months. Possession is going to be handed over in 4 months. Spread across 6 odd acres. Project has got good amenities including full power backup, independent car parking, clubhouse with sports facilities. Project has an excellent location as well, bang on the Kharar Banur Road. Excellent townships are nearby like the JLPT, Ansar and MR. Gilco Heights by Gilco Developers in Sector 127. This is a part of the Gilco Valley, which is a 350-acre integrated township. Project is well inhabited with around 150 families already. Township with excellent amenities, including a 1.5-acre central park and a 35 feet wide internal roads, make the township quite an attractive township to probably live in the near future. Tuscan Residency by TDI Group, Sector 110. Very good price points, 25 to 2,800 rupees. Project got ready in 2013, so no execution risk. Part of the TDI city spread across 150 acres, close proximity to engineering college, and it's got a proposed commercial project of 10 acres in the township as well.
You know, Samir, I was just looking at the data and saying there was a time not so long ago when Dwarka Expressway had returns of 18 to 20% plus, and Mohali had come down to 5 to 6%. But look, it's kind of converged. The Delhi side of Dwarka Expressway is now 10%. Mohali has a 9% appreciation. So you could have that shift happening anytime. That's the reason why we say you have to have a 5-year perspective when it comes to real estate, isn't it?
You're
1 to 2
right.
to 3 years, you're going to have these kind of big burps, and you could be lucky in catching them, which
You're
of course you've
absolutely
been. How many properties in Gurgaon, Samir, at the right time?
Well, I don't want the income tax authorities coming to me.
All right, so we're going to stay silent on that one. It's national TV. All right, we've got Varesh Tuli on the phone line. Varesh, hi, go ahead with your question. How can we help you?
I am looking the property in the Noida extension there. Okay. So my like a 2 BHK property there. So my budget is around 32 lakhs. So can you please suggest me any good project there in the Noida extension?
All right, you also shortlisted one property, isn't it? Galaxy Vega. You're still interested in buying that one?
Yes. Actually, it is fitted in my budget there, and it's on the 130-meter wide road there on the extension there. So it looks good to me, so that's why I just want to confirm it's a good project or builder there.
All right, fair enough. So it's always good to get viewers writing in with their preferences. It introduces us to some of the new projects which are happening. So you're saying the road quality is very good. So just the big question mark on, is it a developer who's going to meet with his commitments and, you know?
Well, one definitely believes that he will, because the project is going to get completed by 2016 in itself.
So it must be already 80% done?
Structure's
Structure's
already up.
already ready, but finishing can take a long time, Sameer.
You're absolutely
There's
right.
many a slip between the cup and the finishing.
No, but the beauty is that, you know, when you are entering into a project which is where the structure is already up, you are not going through a 5-year journey.
Yeah.
Of getting possession. Absolutely. You are getting into a project which at most will take 3 years, post the structure being up, even if it's the worst case scenario. So keeping that in mind, you know, the real estate markets are creating opportunities for investors where they can still be in a 3-year time frame and not buying at the stage of pre-booking, but buying at almost finishing.
Yes.
And still getting to get your apartment, a new apartment at the pre-launch price, I would say. Literally, investors are offering you pre-launch prices with structures up. Look at the price point over here, 2875 to 3275.
Seriously.
This was not probably the price of Noida extension when, you know, projects were even launched.
Why? We know. Greater Noida, in fact, Sameer, projects were launched at 5,500, 6,000.
Yes,
right? And you're talking about Noida West today, which is under 3,000 rupees.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So really can't go wrong with price points like that, except that please note that the supply in Noida extension is humongous. It is equal to many cities, I would say, and keeping that in point of mind, your appreciation will get staggered, but nonetheless it will definitely happen because the price points are very low, the base is very low. This project is a go-ahead from our side. It's a 100-meter green facing belt, which is a big positive in front of the project. Sports facilities are also there. In this project, it's a 5-acre parcel of land in which this project is coming up, and it has only 5 towers. So net density is also okay. As expected, Noida extension's inventory overhang is 35 months. Huge supply of 162,000 units.
Good Lord.
You can't avoid that.
That's the reason, 35 months of inventory overhang,
Yeah.
and the numbers
60,000
are very
units of unsold stock just in Noida extension. 10% annualized appreciation, and the weighted average price is at 3,500. So this project is way below the weighted average price. So that makes it a good buy.
Yeah.
In addition to that, Paramount Emotions, 3,085 rupees, a project with a name called Emotions.
I'm so glad you caught it this time.
Land,
Project is Paramount Emotions.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So developer here is also offering a subvention scheme and offering all modern amenities, including a clubhouse, swimming pool. Fusion Homes by Fusion Buildtech at 2,900 rupees. This is a project spread across 9 odd acres, comprising of 12 towers. Again, amenities here are good pool, gym, banquet hall, convenience store. It's a pre-certified platinum project, which is a good positive for this IGBAC advantage, and the project is 400 meters off the main roundabout, 4.5 kilometers from the Gaur Circle.
You know, again, the appreciation, if I see, is about 10% over 2.5 years. So most of the market is converging around that 9 to 10% and maximum 11% in good markets.
But you know, that's what we have to keep in mind, that unfortunately, the price points that we are showing and the appreciation that we are showing is because of the primary market, and because there was a huge price advantage or appreciation that had happened before. So the pricing is tapering off right now in terms of appreciation. But 8 to 10% is really not much if you were to look at it from an inflation standpoint.
But hopefully it will catch up, though, Sameer. And maybe not in markets which are extremely oversupplied, but in others it should.
We're hoping that the cycle turns around in the next 1.5 to 2 years.
1.5 to 2 years. All right. So it's always a good time to, they say when everyone's fearful, again, I'm repeating myself, if people who are watching my show will say she needs to come out with better terminologies or better sayings, but I'm still saying that it's important to buy and fish at the bottom rather than at the top. When everyone's buying and everyone's euphoric, you will always buy expensive. Okay, so those were some of the options that you have in a budget of 32 lakh rupees. Paramount Emotions is one, and there's Fusion Homes, the other one, and of course the project that you shortlisted also gets a go-ahead. Okay, Shruti Singh's email, let's take this one. I'm looking for a long-term investment in any of the good localities of Jaipur. I want to put about 45 to 50 lakh rupees, and I'm looking at a 5 to 6 years of holding time. I like the Mansarovar area as metro is coming up here. Please suggest good projects. Well, we also like Mansarovar area. It's always been one of our preferred markets in Jaipur. Budget, obviously she's done her homework. That's the budget that you will have to kind of put aside for any apartment in Mansarovar.
Big positives for Mansarovar are the inventory overhang figures, 17 months, way below the danger zone of 24 months. 3,500 being the weighted average price of the market, which is still very good for the kind of infrastructure Mansarovar offers for the mid segment, and the price appreciation phenomenal for these markets, 12% on an annualized basis. One of the best performing micro markets, I would say. Platina Terraces by Anukampa Builders at 3,900 rupees a square foot. This project is spread across 8 bighas of land. Project is situated bang opposite to the existing project Platina, and amenities here include a 50,000 square feet clubhouse, party hall, mini theatre. The subvention scheme is being offered through Tata Capital, so this is one project that you could look out for, although slightly more expensive. Sunshine Prime by Dhanuka Group at 3,650. This project is being developed by a local developer but a well-known developer out of Jaipur. Small project in 1.5 odd acres, G plus 12 stories, but they say it's a luxury project offering infinity swimming pool at the 10th floor and zero maintenance for 5 years, which is a big positive, and excellent amenities also include private terraces of 1,000 square feet per floor and air-conditioned apartments. And lastly, we have Ecoscape by Unique Dream Builders, again another very famous developer out of Jaipur, offering you an 11,000 square feet clubhouse in this project in Mansarovar extension in 2 bighas of land. This project is with just total of 2 towers, and project also offers 100% power backup facility, retail shops, library and kids play area. All the top banks are also funding it.
All right, so that's a Jaipur market for you. There are a couple of options there, 3 options: Platina Terraces, Sunshine Prime and Ecoscape. Mansarovar is the market and the budget is 50 lakh rupees. All right, so that's Jaipur, very affordable, but you also have affordable markets in and around NCR. Rajnagar extension is one of them. That's in Ghaziabad. It can best be described as a mini city in the making, with almost 50,000 flats in supply by over 60 real estate developers. It's a boom town, or literally, for affordable housing. But given Ghaziabad's troubled record with livability and connectivity, how does Rajnagar extension rate on the development card? Vasudha Sharma reports.
Rajnagar extension, an aspirational address for first-time home buyers on a budget. There are 100 residential projects developing here, with many ready for possession.
In Rajnagar extension, the rate is approx 3,000 to 3,800 to 4,000. You get a ready to move in flat or under construction society in a little less price.
Rajnagar extension, usually downgraded for its connectivity issues, is now on the development radar of the state government. Connectivity to Ghaziabad has always been a huge problem, but now it seems the administration of Ghaziabad has pulled up its socks. This road project that you see behind me, connecting NH58 to NH24, has made rapid progress in the last few months, and it should be ready for commuters this year. A new bridge has opened up on the Hindon River recently to release this choked entry point near Rajnagar extension. A 10-kilometer long 6-lane elevated road along the Hindon River connecting UP Gate to Rajnagar extension is the other big hope for this area. Work is due to begin on ground. Delhi Metro's extension into Old Ghaziabad has also kicked off, and Rajnagar extension will get its own metro station. A 150-acre city forest within Rajnagar extension has also been opened up to the public for recreational activities. An inside tour into the housing societies of Rajnagar extension shows that progress changes into distress.
एटीएम के लिए मुझे राजनगर एक्सटेंशन से बाहर जाना पड़ता है, जो एक बहुत बड़ा इशू है यहाँ पे। पेट्रोल पंप यहाँ पे नहीं है किसी भी तरह का, इसके लिए हमें करीब 7 से 8 किलोमीटर दूर जाना होता है। हॉस्पिटल यहाँ पे किसी तरह का नहीं है, इमरजेंसी में अगर कुछ होता है, अच्छे हॉस्पिटल में कहीं जाना है तो हमें करीब 10 से 12 किलोमीटर दूर जाना होगा। अफोर्डेबल कोई भी स्कूल नहीं है यहाँ पे, एक GD गोयन का है जिसको हर कोई अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकता है।
The biggest concern among residents is the absence of a sewage treatment plant in Rajnagar extension.
वहाँ पे वो पानी सीपेज थ्रू होकर अंडरग्राउंड वाटर लेवल में मिल जाता है, जिसको ये बिल्डर्स वापस पंप कर रहे हैं और ये हमें ड्रिंकिंग वाटर के शेप में उसको दे रहे हैं।
Residents claim the 500 crores deposited with the Ghaziabad Development Authority as external development charges have not been spent. But the new guard at the authority says they are dealing with a whole set of other challenges that are delaying the pace of development.
राजनगर एक्सटेंशन में जो हमारा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के लिए हम लोग कम से कम 1600-1700 करोड़ का प्रोजेक्ट सैंक्शन कर चुके हैं, काम भी तेज़ी से चल रहा है, लेकिन कुछ लैंड डिस्प्यूट इस बीच में हो गया मिसिंग लिंक्स के संबंध में।
Rajnagar extension may have a huge number of ready-to-move in stock, but this market is clearly not ready on the livability scale. With camera person Manu Nair, Vasudha Sharma, NDTV.
All right, that's Ghaziabad, Rajnagar extension. Clearly, there are some gaps on social livability which needs to be fixed before we can actually rate this affordable home destination very high. On the other side, some budget home destinations of Lucknow. And also, AAP government loses stance, rights to Environment Ministry seeking leniency in green norms for road widening and elevated road projects. What's really going on? How are Delhiites going to breathe? And of course, we'll also bring you a recently launched property tracker today. We're highlighting a project we have been recommending on the show or at least from the start of our program. That's Best Tech Park View Ananda. In a market like NCR where delays are rampant, it's noteworthy that Best Tech has delivered 700 plus apartments on time yet again.